Do you see more overweight Singaporeans these days?
There are quite a lot of larger size Singaporeans nowadays.
Yes, quite a bit. Probably lack of exercise.
Definitely because we are quite well to do, so we can afford all kinds of food.
Singaporeans Razor TV spoke to concurred with obesity rates announced by the Ministry of Health. The National Health Survey, which is conducted once every 6 years, found that obesity rates in Singapore have nearly doubled from 6.9% in 2004 to 10.8% in 2010. While more Singaporeans have put on weight, there are some who have managed to shed the pounds and shake off the stigma of being obese.
They'll pass remarks like, "Oh, so fat." I used to have friends who call me Yuan Yuan. At that point of time, you feel embarrassed, and you feel upset.
When Melissa Lee, who stands at just 1.5 meters tall, turned 30, she hit her highest weight of 126 kilograms.
I think the turning point was when I found myself getting lesser and lesser effective on my work. I was feeling very sleepy in the day, despite having slept a good number of hours. I get irritable, by small little things, and climbing up to the classrooms was posing a problem to me. By the time I reached the 4th floor, I was panting non-stop. Yeah, so that was a real signal to me that I need to do something.
In 2009, the 33-year-old sought medical help from the SGH Life Centre and realised she did not just suffer from obesity. Her weight issue led to obstructive sleep apnea too.
We have to undergo a series of tests, and then that's when I found out that I have OSA, or what we call the obstructive sleep apnea, and it was quite serious. I had to be put on a CPAP machine, where at night I have to use the machine to help me to sleep better. Because in the middle of the night, I actually stopped breathing for many times. So that was actually very dangerous. And I was told by doctor that I had a fatty liver, and high risk of getting type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol.
After failing to shed weight through dieting, exercise and slimming pills, Melissa underwent surgery to reduce the size of her stomach in June 2010.
So what's left of my stomach is a small little pouch. So the surgeon, what the surgeon did was to remove about 80% of the stomach, staple it, so I'm left with a small little pouch. So that actually restricts the amount of food that you can eat. So for the initial 1-2 months, I was on a all liquid or semi-solid diet. You get full easily. So the initial half a year, after eating a few mouthfuls, I'm done. So the first 6 months, actually, I wasted a lot of food, and going out to eat was very difficult, especially if I had to eat alone.
How has going through that surgery changed your life ever since?
I think the surgery has changed my life totally. I guess when I was obese, you just have very low self-esteem, and then you don't have confidence of your own abilities. You just feel that you can't do things right, or sometimes you just feel inferior compared to others. But now being lighter and being more agile and able to move around, you just feel that you're so much more confident, you're able to do things better, and you actually live the life happier.
Melissa currently weighs 65 kilograms and no longer suffers from obstructive sleep apnea. However, having lost nearly half her weight, Melissa now has to undergo surgery to remove her excess skin. Next up, we find out why Singaporeans are getting fatter.